Well, let's listen in to what Salman Khan had to say on cinemas in Kashmir. He spoke to the media last Sunday.
बजरंगी भाईजान की शूटिंग के लिए
बहुत ही खूबसूरत जगह है ये, निहायत ही खूबसूरत। बड़ा मजा आया स्टे में यहाँ पर। इंशाल्लाह बहुत जल्द वापस से आएंगे और सबसे ये रिक्वेस्ट है कि हम यहाँ पर हैं, वो भी यहाँ पर आते जाएं। कश्मीर नहीं देखा तो कुछ भी नहीं देखा।
All right, let's bring in Shajul Haq, who's tracking development. Can you give us details on what Asiya Andrabi actually said?
Well, there's been a a controversy on the entire statement that Salman Khan made. In this interaction which was there just on Sunday, and to my question only, he had responded in a way saying that there are limited avenues for people of Kashmir, and then he also went ahead to add that the theatres should open, cinema halls should open here. This definitely has not gone down well with leaders like Asiya Andrabi. She came out categorically saying that Salman Khan had no right to speak about Kashmir, or he had no right to tell people here that theatres should open. So that is a bit of controversy that has started here. This will definitely go on and snowball into a major controversy, because now there'll be others who will want to jump in and make statements over it.
Shuja, stay with me. We're going to come right back to what you just said, but let's quickly dip into that conversation that you had with Asiya Andrabi.
We're right now joined by Dukhtarani Millat Chief and one of the senior separatist leaders in Jammu and Kashmir, Ms. Asiya Andrabi. Ma'am, first of all, we came to know about your viewpoint on what Salman Khan recently said about the openings of cinema halls or theatres here. What is it that you would want to react as as a leader to Salman Khan's statement?
Actually, this is not reaction to Salman Khan's statement only. One thing is there that I just want to make it clear. It's not Asiya Andrabi versus Salman Khan. It's actually Asiya Andrabi is reacting to that policy. Which policy India is going to implement over in Kashmir. India is trying its best that Kashmir, there should be total Indianization in Kashmiri culture. We the Kashmiris, Alhamdulillah, we have been fighting this Indian illegal occupation right from 68 years. India has invaded this Kashmir in 1947 when their army came here, their troops came here. Now they are trying their best that they should invade it culturally also. Their culture should be here, Indian culture. And Indian culture is a criminal culture, absolutely criminal culture. You can say in India, there is in 1 minute one rape, in 1 minute one murder. And this Salman Khan also, he is a murderer. And he is given warm welcome by Indians because he is a Bollywood actor. Though he is a murderer, he is a convict also. So, here in Kashmir, there's no place for such things. Kashmir, Alhamdulillah, this is the Muslim majority state over here. We belong in Islam, we belong to Islam, and we believe in the Islamic ethics. Now they are coming here, and Mufti has told them there in Mumbai also that you come to Kashmir and use Kashmir as a film industry. And now he has given a name to this, that it is actually that we just want to promote the tourist industry in Kashmir. It has nothing to do with tourism and tourist industry. It's only that they just want to bring this vulgar and criminal culture to Kashmir.
So are you also against the shooting of film that happened in Kashmir, or what the new government is promoting, all the single window system for inviting directors and producers of Bollywood? Are you against that as well?
Yes, absolutely. I'm against that also. That if Bollywood culture, they want to bring the whole culture to Kashmir. When you will see on the roads, these films will be shooted on roads, on our gardens and everywhere, and that will have surely an impact on our culture, on the younger generation. So we will not let them do that. And India, they are what you say that, and I treat them as the aggressors, and we are Muslims, and in India there's no Islam, and they don't want to. I can say that Islam is, Alhamdulillah, the revealed religion from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. But there are some moral values apart from Islam. You can say there are moral values. In India, you won't find any moral value there. There's no Indian society now. Now they just want to immoralize our society also.
Ma'am, one thing that comes to, for every time there is a debate on reopening cinemas here, is that a lot of people say that, it's futile because movies are shown on television, there are pirated DVDs available everywhere. So what is the point just banning cinemas when people can watch it, in their homes, their own leisure?
Actually, this is not against this whole. We are doing this, but system is against this. There are DVDs, there is a whole internet system, everything. You can see everywhere there are films available now on just mobile. On one click you can see a film. But as far as the cinemas are concerned, we will, if we are not in a position to ban all those things, because it's not in our hands. There is a system against this. So you can't change the system. We are not in a position to change the system. We are fighting for that. Just we are fighting for liberation of Kashmir from India, inshallah, then Islamization of Kashmir, inshallah. But at this time, we are not in a position. But as the cinemas are concerned, the cinemas have been closed here in 1988 last, in the December, November 1988. So now, what is the fun to reopen these cinemas? It is just to give the dictations, nothing else. Just to give the dictats that we want to reopen and we will reopen. Who are the Kashmiris? When they will oppose, who are they to say anything? But I just want to convey the message. It's Kashmiris who have closed it, and inshallah, it's Kashmiris who will not allow to reopen these cinemas anymore now.
Thank you very much. There is Asiya giving her a perspective on this entire issue of reopening of cinema halls in Kashmir Valley. With cameraman Roof, Shujapur in Nagar for Headlines Today.
All right, let's cut across to Shuja. He's back with me on the phone line. He spoke to Asiya a short while ago. Shuja, is the Jammu and Kashmir government cannot come out and maybe make a statement? Because if it infringes statements like this, the kind of message that goes out will not be taken very well. Maybe with productions looking at Srinagar, because they see somewhere down the line a fair bit of normalcy with other films being shot.
Well, that's right. I mean, this is something that definitely will have reaction coming from, all across, particularly from the film or the government, which is since it has taken over, giving a real push to inviting filmmakers in Bollywood to Kashmir. Just reported a few days back that the government was planning to single system to make it easier for the filmmakers to get all the permissions here. So that having said, it is definitely going to be something that the government will come out and clearly speak about, because Asiya Andrabi is not only speaking about how she doesn't want theatres here, she's also saying that there should be no shooting at all of any Bollywood films here. That's something that's definitely going to be a controversy.
All right, let's try and get in as much comment as we can and on this story. We are joined by Ashok Pandit, the filmmaker. He's also part of the censor board. Mr. Pandit, what do you make of statements like this? Now, it might be fringe players, but even at the facade of it, if there is a perception of even an iota of normalcy, which say could be bought in by a film of Salman Khan being shot in the valley, the fact that he's come out and asked for cinema halls to be open, the fact that they may take a long while to be open is a separate thing. But do you reckon that the leadership in Jammu and Kashmir needs to now come out and make a solid statement against statements such as fringe players?
You see, recently, Mr. Sayyed was in Mumbai and he met the film industry people, and he wanted, he requested the industry to come there and shoot, even the television industry. So I posed him this question. I told him that you want the industry to come and shoot, and you are not able to open the theaters in Kashmir. Now it is a paradox. You know, see, if you want the industry to flourish there, you want to make money as a state, exchequer, whatever it is, but you have to start the theaters. And we are glad that today Salman Khan voiced our opinion as an industry in Kashmir Valley itself that theaters should be open.
Right.
And I through a channel, I really want to make an appeal that let us stop taking these Andrabis and Gilanis seriously. It's a government which has to act, which has to.
But don't you reckon that statements need to be issued so to quell any sort of apprehensions raised by a statement like this?
You see, this is we don't have to be surprised and shocked. Asiya Andrabi and Gilanis don't want anything which is concerning, concerning this country's fabric is concerned. They don't want, and they will create an atmosphere where people from rest of the part of India will fear to go to the valley. They are creating this atmosphere. Now, but this statement of Asiya is only because she doesn't want people to come there. That is the simplest reason why she issued this statement. And we tried so many times to see to it that theaters and people want to see films in Kashmir. People die to see films in Kashmir. People are forward enough to take entertainment so seriously that they want to see films. And they are theaters. In fact, I was surprised that Vishal Bhardwaj, when he shot in front of Palladium Cinema, his film Heather, he didn't even think to raise this question or ask the government of India or state government that why is this theatre closed? Why is Khayyam closed? Why is Broadway closed? Why are such great theatres which have entertained people in Jammu and Kashmir, especially, why are they lying closed? It's a symbol of terrorism in Kashmir.
Well, I appreciate you joining us, Mr. Pandit. Let's try and get in more reactions. We have social rights activist Rashmi Kher. She's on the phone line with us. Rashmi Kher, he's on the phone line with us right now. Mr. Kher, what do you make of statements like this which are coming out? They may be by fringe elements, but do you reckon what is the message that goes out and how does that need to be countered?
You see, it is not so much of a fringe as possibly here in Delhi presume it to be, because it's a very vociferous and a vocal fringe, and these are people who are up to violence if their dictates are not, kind of adhered to. It is because of them that I remember as a boy and as a grown-up child, Kashmir had a very vibrant culture of people going and seeing movies. Now, what she has said, it's in modern day, she says it's responsible for all the vices that,
moral corruption.
Is it not Talibanization or cultural Talibanization of a kind that you are trying to put into people or force down people's throats? It is for people to decide which movie they want to see, and if they don't want to see, they will not come.
That's the question I ask you. What shouldn't now the leadership that is in Jammu and Kashmir, the PJP, BJP combined, immediately come and issue a public statement which will do away with something the likes of Asiya Andrabi, the likes of Gilani believe, because the kind of the sentiment which is going out will raise a lot of apprehensions outside in terms of tourism, in terms of filmmakers, in terms of artists.
In fact, I would go a step further what you are saying. Before going and seeking Bollywood to come to and shoot there have been movies shot, but now it's for the first time in 25 years that government is going the whole asking Bollywood to come and shoot. Shouldn't they have put the cart before the wheel and open the cinema halls, because these people are asking for cinema halls to be open. The ones who own them have suffered huge losses all these years, especially cinema halls in the center of Srinagar, Regal and Palladium and Naz and Broadway, as Ashok was mentioning before. These people are saying, and then people are seeing these movies, they are seeing them on CDs, they are getting copies. It's not as if there is no viewership for this. But for this, the government of Jammu and Kashmir has to put its foot down and say, we'll provide security to you. You guys go and start it, because this is the only way you can counter this cultural Talibanization of the Asiya Andrabi or the Gilani kinds.
All right, appreciate you joining us, gentlemen. Ashok Pandit and Rashmi Kher.